Play a lot of energy and play a lot of heart, and whatever happens, ups and downs, we're gonna fight through them, and like Coach says, 10 up, 10 down, we're still gonna fight and still trying to win.
What's the toughest part of preparing for Kansas on one day?
Kansas is one of the best teams in the country. They got a great coach, great players, and they're pretty deep, and they play. Everyone on that team knows their role, and once a team knows their role, they're hard to stop. And especially with a national player of the year like Frank Mason, we got to come out there and really change it up on him, and try to get him out of his rhythm and get their team out of rhythm, and not let them get transition buckets and make everything hard for them.
Dillon, Coach Self said that the Elite Eight is the hardest game in the tournament because there's so much focus on the road to the Final Four. Do you see that?
Yeah, he's correct. Elite Eight is probably one of the hardest games because you're all focused on the Final Four. You're all focused on getting to Phoenix and all the accolades you get from that, and a lot of teams get there and don't realize what's at stake, and we really know what's at stake. We've been there last year, and we messed up, but this year we're focused and we're ready to go.
Did you hear this place last night when you were in the locker room after your game? Could you hear what it's like?
Yeah. You can hear it roaring loud, and we're not fazed by that. The crowd is a crowd, and we played against a lot of teams in the Pac-12. They sell out crowds, and 2 years ago we played against Arizona with thousands of people. So we're not really phased, and in order to get the crowd out of it, you gotta limit easy baskets. Don't give up dunks and spectacular plays, and just really play hard with a lot of energy and create your own energy.
Jordan was saying that when he looked at film of Kansas, that it reminded them a lot of you guys. What similarities do you see between you and Kansas?
They play small ball. They got a guy like me and Josh Jackson who can stretch the floor and attack the rim, and they got attacking guards, and a lot of their guards play free, like our guards, and it's going to be a great game.
Peyton was saying that he was excited to see that matchup between you and Josh Jackson. I mean, what do you see out of him as what kind of player he is?
He's probably one of the best freshmen in the country. He's athletic. He kind of reminds me of Andrew Wiggins. He plays hard and plays really active, and I gotta pick and choose my spots with him, and try to get in foul trouble and play aggressive.
Dillon, how much this season you guys have always kind of raised your games a little bit when you play the top teams in the league? What is it about that motivates you personally and this team to raise your game more?
I've been an underdog since I got here, and we play tough teams all the time, and it kind of gives already a motivation to take down a top team, and when all guys think like that, special things happen, and we just go out there and just really play hard, and when you play hard and play free, sometimes stuff just falls, and sometimes the basketball gods help you out in a way, and I guess it just turns up a level of energy and motivation, and makes guys want to do more and get out their comfort zone.
I'm sorry. How do you not let yourself think about being 40 minutes away from the Final Four?
It's hard, especially because none of us have been to a Final Four, and but we've been here before. We played Oklahoma last year in the Elite Eight, and I feel like guys are focused and composed, and I guess just ready to go. We can't look at it until the game is over, and we'll have our time to celebrate and realize that we're 4 teams out of 360 some teams left and playing to get to the national title. But we got folks on this team who could possibly win it all and get there, and it's one of the stepping stones, and our goal is to win a national championship.
What do you remember about that Oklahoma game?
Buddy Hield.
Yep.
But Elgin played really good D on Buddy Hield, but we just gave them extra shots, and we weren't communicating, we weren't sharing basketball, you know, as well as we do. And the most biggest thing was offensive rebounding, you know, and they had a crowd there. And you know, once Buddy Hield started going, you know, it was hard to stop. And you know, if you let Frank, you know, start getting it going like that, you're gonna be hard to stop. And you know, we just gotta limit them to one shot, and you know, try to take the crowd out of it, and you know, push it on the other end.
When he hit that three right before halftime, did part of you just say, okay, it might not be our day?
Honestly, you know, I was crushed. You know, we tried to fight back, and you know, Oklahoma was a great team, and you know, they knew what they were doing, and you know, Buddy Hield was still hot, and you know, Woodard was giving a lot, and Isaiah Cousins was driving and attacking. And you know, we just gotta learn from those things, because you know, Kansas is a similar team who can do the same things, and it's a strong team, and the #1 seed. And you know, we're gonna come out there and play loose, play a lot of energy, and you know, play with the heart that we've been playing all this March.
Speaking of the crowd, what kind of environment are you expecting tomorrow?
Loud, very loud. You know, fans gonna be looking at you, just you know, trying to get right in your face, and you know, but we're ready for it. You know, we've been in Arizona, we've been this past, you know, with Las Vegas, and you know, all the Arizona fans, and you know, we're gonna have our little 600, but we're gonna make plays, and we're gonna, you know, take it right to them with, you know, just us, you know, always us, and you know, we're gonna have a us against them mentality.
Personally, do you sort of relish in that sort of atmosphere?
Yeah, I love the atmosphere. You know, bring it right back to Cal. You know, I just love that moment, and you know, love, you know, everybody looking at you, you know, not liking you. You know, you're making great plays, and they're booing you, and you know, it gives you motivation, and that's what brings the passion out. And you know, I just released that to all my teammates, and you know, and they love, and they want to relish the moment as well.